Peace. Um, Detroit Mixo, also known as Yoda.Kai.Vibes, will set you free. I make beats, you know what I'm saying? Vibes really, like I, I'm a vibe architect is how I would put it. Like I don't really like to be labeling stuff, but if I would label it, I'm a vibe architect. Like I try to take sounds and create a vibe or bring a vibe that was originally from a time to the future. Like I like to create. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, it's simply answered, but it also cannot be. But I mean, I was like 9 or so when I like started like understanding that I love music, like like singing it. My aunts knew like jamming the songs. I'd be jamming with them, and my dad was making music, so like I would be running in their studio sessions, and it was a lot of music around me, and I started paying attention to it like right around like 9ish. But like when I actually dove into it myself secretly about like 11, like in this crib, just barring in the road, just to like anything. That was about then. But then about 14, 15 is when I was like out in these streets, like just ripping niggas up the block like this. We go just be having rolling heads today. like man, that's weird. Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's a wild question because then it's also like when I start writing music, because I was all like just freestyling and and battle rapping from like 14, 15 on up to about like 16, 17. I start like songs start popping into my head with with melodies. So I start making music around that time, like seriously. I'm from 85%, maybe more black city called Detroit, like right over here in the cartilage of the mitten, you know what I'm saying, below the thumb and shit. Where you gotta really grab shit, part where you gotta really, that's where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? The part that just where you hold shit, and it can be the most tightest, I'm from that spot. And, you know, we used to grinding and building shit. And, and I like learned that around here. And it's how I make my art, you know what I'm saying? I just grind and I build shit. It's, yeah, shit, I'm from everywhere in Detroit, but I was born and raised on the west side, you know what I'm saying? Lived on the east for a little bit, but mainly west side. I probably live on the west side and southwest majority of my life. Mainly a west side. And living in all of these areas, how it affected my art, that's a crazy question. Like I guess the way I make art is really it really I guess capsulizes that because like I'm a living expression of like my day to day, like Mixo is the idea of like everything I was when I started doing this rap stuff till current times. So like sometimes I might rap Cat in the Hat because that's was fresh to me in my younger times, and then I still might be like astronaut, cool, some crazy shit. And I grabbed that from living in this crazy mixture of things in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It's like the good and the bad, the ugly. You did. Art is important to me because, like, yeah, I like put music out, but like, I generally do it for the same reason I did it before, which is like for like self healing. You know what I'm saying? So like, and when I put music out, I hope in hopes that it is healing for somebody else. Even if I'm just like rapping some rapidy rap, or if I'm like talking about maybe a piece of political scenario of life, or if I'm talking about the black struggle, or if I'm just talking about some lady I'm interested in, I want like a connection, a human to human connection involved with that, because that's what I look for when I make it for myself, and that's what I wanted for other people. That's pretty much how I make for other people, for it to be a tool of healing and human to human connection. You know, I don't know. Like, I mean, I hope for the best, but I really just make this music for me and my people, and that could mean people that feel how I feel, going through things that I'm going through, you know, or whatever the case may be. So for those people, I hope it's time capsulating. You know, it's something that they could pass on to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all I think anything is really for. It should be good data for the future. They can be passed on, you know. Well, it ain't got, you know, it ain't even got to be always be for like knowledge, but I hope a lot of it be passed on for knowledge, but it also be passed on because like something to groove to, or it's a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? Or some woes that somebody can't express, but this song can, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I really look out of it if I would be looking for anything. But the healing is for fine enough. If I end up shell shocked, it's because the war ended. I'm the ender. While others shell shocked over stories told by Master Splinter. That type is mostly thrown in soup in England. Apple vinegar. I'm busy on luxury bus for 20 on the way to the orchestra after a 4-course infused dinner. Fencing with the man in the mirror every morning. These daily affirmations never forfeit. If love's a battlefield, who's the most equipped? I'm all for it. Who wearing arrow-proof vests for a Cupid shot? That sounds boring. I'm dodging faulty love and grabbing them mid-air, risking splinter thorns, then throw 'em. Wrap tight like winter gone, or wrap tight till the winter's gone. What a workout, then I step out in a looser form. These niggas is hell of a bullshit, Lucifer. Let these dreads loose and get Medusa stone. Tag me in like Lucha Bros, heavy blowing. I ain't gassing you up this premium. Off the flight, enjoying the pre diems. Set free, no overseer. Just overseas here rocking a sea of my peers. If it's about a hug, I know the reach will be real. I'm aware of the empty sheath backstage. I'll battle with cold steel. Itching for a chain reaction, heat up at the finger trigger.
playing chicken until you had to yield. To take down a lifestyle, better check the force field. Until the true war, I'll be in the fort chilling. If you peek in during training, it'll be chilling. Life ending. Another spy missing from wherever they sent from. Yoda.Kai, eyes low, wise dome, on 10 toes. More bread, hold on. Keep the film rolling. Every step's a risk. You gotta take one. Why would I settle for crumbs when I know how to bake buns? Ass shaking all over the front lawn. This place private, state funded. They pulling money in from the culture. How to get it before the vultures? That's been the problem. No problem. Build our own entrance, no large columns. The black house, just say it's enough stored for blackouts, black ops, and top guns. Freedom. Peace.
Once again, this is Yoda.Kai.Vibes, Detroit Mixo. You know, you can find me in D-Mecca, Turtle Island. You know, if you're looking for me on the social medias, you can find me on IG, Detroit Mixo, or Yoda.Kai.Vibes. Well, official Yoda.Kai.Vibes. Somebody hacked my Yoda.Kai.Vibes, so that ain't me. But official Yoda.Kai.Vibes, that's me. So look at me up there, you know what I'm saying? But really, everything is on Set You Free on all social media. You know what I'm saying?
If the walls come crumbling down.
I grew up in this like 85, maybe more, percent black city called Detroit, and like the cartilage of the mitten and shit. But yeah,